fonts for companies. So Ford, Chrysler, Buick, you know,
Oh, the big three.
all different ones.
Those
right?
aren't little accounts, those are Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah, that's right. And so we had people working for us that were also artists. And so this is kind of a collection of friends and my husband. So my husband did our sailboat, of course, and he did the barn up there. And he did this sailboat over here, and that's down in the Virgin Islands. And he did all these over here, all three, beautiful. And then we had some other ones, of course.
How about this picture on the wall, if we can get a close-up of this shot?
Oh,
And you can
yes.
tell us a little bit about this picture right here.
Yes, I'll do that. After I retired, we decided we liked to sail so well, we decided to live on a boat. And so we looked around and we finally found this boat in Florida. And we brought it up here. And,
Where did you have it at up here?
let me think, in the Clinton River.
Oh my gosh.
Quite near the bridge, we had a friend there, and so we kept the boat there, and we got it ready to travel. We went up north and enjoyed using the lakes with the boat, found out what we wanted to improve, fixed it up, and then we left in the fall, and went down the coast, down to Florida, stayed in Florida, went around Florida several times and spent time there, and saw the things that we had missed in Florida. And then we took off and went all around the Caribbean, so it was
Amazing.
all the way. And it took us about 7 years, because we enjoyed one island right after another one. And that's the way a lot of people do it. Makes it very, very nice.
So it took 7 years to travel to the different islands.
Yeah,
What an
but
experience.
we gotta remember, we took our time. You know, there was no rush,
What an experience.
so.
When you think about those times, what were some of your best memories?
Well, I have a lot of wonderful memories. So many, it's hard to talk about them. And we have videos, and every once in a while I get one out and look at it, and it's fun. You have good memories for things like that.
Did you meet a lot of the locals doing it that way?
Yes, and we were invited to local people's homes, and that was very nice. We spent an evening in Cartagena, up on the 4th floor of this home. And we went up balcony after balcony to get there. Got there, let me think, what was he? The boy that takes care of things, brought drinks up. And so we had drinks up on the roof where we could overlook the whole town. And Cartagena is built with an old section and a new section. And so we were able to be in the old section because it was an old house. And these houses are balconies, and they're balconies over pools. So it really is, it's very interesting to see some of these.
Amazing.
But let me show you my San Blas bolas.
Okay, let's follow you.
Let's go right in here. Get a picture of this. These are molas.
That is gorgeous. Now, where is that from?
That's from the San Blas Islands, which is just off Panama Canal. And if you come in here, you'll see more of them. Okay, they're on the wall over here.
Oh, wow.
And my husband framed them, matted them and framed them. And no matter where we've lived, we've been able to,
Is it better?
see them. And
Yeah, maybe.
one place, we had a 20-foot ceiling, so we made them go this way. They went about 3 across and all the way up. They are small pieces of materials in layers, and they were originally made by the Sandboss men. And they are just unreal, the way they have the stitches are so tiny, you cannot see them.
So that's all hand woven?
They're all different layers.
Oh my gosh.
Everything is a layer, so they have to think ahead in order to do it.
So which one is your favorite, Jean? You have to have a favorite.
No, I really don't, because I just like them all.
I know, they're beautiful.
Some are
Just beautiful.
nicer than the other, but still, I like the whole thing, I guess.
Now, is that a picture of your husband?
And that's my husband over there, yes,
That's a really nice picture.
yeah.
Looks like he had quite a few medals too.
He had a lot of medals, yes, he flew during the war, and
He was quite the war
was in the
hero.
Pacific, and he took off and landed on terriers.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
That's quite. That is
Yeah,
really.
he was on a dive bomber,
Wow.
which is only 2 people,
Yes.
and
I've watched when they showed like training to do that. That is a very precise. I mean, you can't make a mistake when you're landing on a carrier.
that's right.
Very precision work.
Yeah, well, and I remember him telling about the fact that they had people who were taking off before he did, and they went in the water.
Oh,
Who were taking off before he did, and they went in the water.
oh
my
gosh.
And, you know, that's kind of the end, because they can't always get out.
Right.
Right.
No, it's that's. You make one mistake and it's deadly.
Yeah, but scary.
Oh, for
You
sure.
know.
Oh, yeah.
Now, was that your cat up there? Is that a special?
Oh, my cats came with me when I came here. And I came here in, what? When did I come? Let me think. 7 years ago.
7 years, lucky 7. And what were your cats' names?
Yeah, Boots and Mittens.
Oh,
Because they had huge paws.
Oh,
super cute.
And so, of course, my husband had to make pictures of them. And I'm so glad, because otherwise I wouldn't have any.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, and that's a picture of me
Is
when
that
I
you
was about
playing?
12.
Can you go around there, Anne Marie, and see? I wanted to ask you about that next.
Yes.
So that was you playing the violin.
Yeah,
oh,
that was my major instrument.
Oh, I love the violin.
And now my daughter has it.
Does she?
Uh-huh. She plays it very well.
oh,
In fact, she just got a big write-up that I haven't seen yet in a
No.
big journal.
Where was that? Where is she? Is that the
She's in
daughter?
New York.
I was gonna say, I thought that was the daughter in New
That's the
York.
one in New York. Yeah, the other one plays, but not to speak of.
right.
Oh my gosh, your place is so lovely.
Beautiful.
Every piece of artwork is just incredible. I can tell you
Mhm.
put a lot of thought into decorating. It's really lovely.
Well, I've been lucky that I've been able to move everything. I mean,
Yes.
it fits, sort of. It's not
Yes.
like
Oh.
it was originally, but, you know.
Can you
it's
show us
Beautiful.
the rest of? Let's see your kitchen. Can we see your kitchen where the magic happens?
sure. Well, you might like to look in my office. I've got some more paintings.
Oh,
here.
let's go to your office next.
I call it office, computer room, or extra bedroom.
How wonderful! So you're able to set it up as an extra room for guests when they come, but yet it's your office on a daily basis.
Yeah. This is great, and then when my daughter and her husband come, we pull this out and they have a queen-size bed.
Mm-hmm.
Is that zoomed in?
And you see, I even have my chart of the Bahamas, because there was so much news coming from the Bahamas for a while. So when I hear about bad things happening, I can look easily.
So
And
is this where you
That's my
do,
husband in one of the brochures we did.
Oh.
so now this is probably,
He modeled also.
so
when he
you're on the,
did.
oh, he was a model.
Mhm.
Can you get a close-up on that, Anne Marie?
In fact, we all took turns.
You know what, it'll help me to do it myself. I don't know what to ask.
And those were my grandfather's tools.
Oh, oh my gosh. I have one of my grandfather's saws that looks kind of like that at the, I know exactly, I can't think of what it's called, but.
Yeah.
What a treasure.
Yes, it is, and it was fun. He was in Armada, and he had a business in Armada. He was called a jeweler, and they did all sorts of things like helping you with glasses and anything, almost is what they did. And he was the town clock keeper.
I just was by that clock walking around it just the other day. Isn't
Really?
that amazing? It's still there.
Well,
It's still
he's
there.
got a building, and up at the top it says Walton. That was his building.
Oh, next time I go, I'll take a picture.
Yeah.
That's so
Okay.
cool. So how many of us have been to Armada and now we know the Walton
Yeah.
building?
Yeah, we went
that's
by there
right.
the one day and,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
And this is where the magic happens as far as I know that you are head of the Village Communication Committee
Yes.
and you helped rewrite the resident handbook.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that endeavor.
Well, that's been a big thing because communication is so important. And I felt that we needed more communication here between residents and staff. And so this is what started the committee.
It's
And
been a really active committee. You helped with the resident handbook. You really rewrote it all from a resident's perspective. And then you also did the red folders. Tell us a little bit about the red folders, what you came up with.
Well, the red folders were so that people would have their medical information all together in case they suddenly had to go in an ambulance. And so they keep them on their refrigerators, and everybody has a tag on their door to remind them to get the red folder.
I noticed that coming in, and I know MedStar, the ambulance service, is very grateful for that in the hospitals because you bring all your medical information with you should there
Right.
be an emergency.
Right.
Good planning. You are
So-
a planner.
So, yes, I really am, because I did the same thing in Florida at 2 places I lived in.
Well,
So
we
I
were
already
lucky.
had experience.
We're lucky you brought that expertise here to the village.
Well, it's been lovely living here. It's a nice place to live. And I hope everyone enjoys it.
Oh, well, we're so happy to you, and thank you for being our first Meet Your Neighbor, which is Howdy Neighbor.
Howdy.
Howdy, neighbor.
Well, that's great.